What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How's everything doing? Listen, Linda. I hope you guys don't mind today. I had to do my avatar because I felt like I really wanted to talk about this subject, and I didn't feel like jumping in the shower, washing the face, making sure I had a little something on my eyes and my lips, and then saying what's up like I woke up that way. I'm looking a hot mess in the end of it. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's enjoying their beautiful day. I hope this weekend was blessed. Yeah, the weekend was blessed. Did not come on here on Monday because the weekend for me was like so jam-packed and happy. Juneteenth for all the folks who went out there and celebrated, which is a lot of people because my bank texts me, and I applaud them for celebrating it and say thank you. He texted me and said they're going to be closed on Juneteenth, so really, that is a very recognized holiday. So, and that makes me feel good because when you look at it, that means the slaves were actually acknowledged and freed. I'm still learning the whole Juneteenth thing. And this is really, a lot of people, when they first decided to go ahead and celebrate it, I went downtown, I mic'd up on my mic, and I asked them, what is Juneteenth mean to you? I said, what is this downtown celebration mean to you? And they were like, oh, I don't even know what's going on. And these were people of color. And, I said, they're always finally celebrating Juneteenth, and they were so happy. And it wasn't that they didn't know what's going on because they were like me, History, you gotta learn your history. But anyway, Juneteenth happened, it was beautiful, and then, of course, we did another year of the sneaker ball. So, shout out to Uptown Greensboro. They went ahead and they did a ball, and that's one of the bloggers that were with me, and we were twinsies, we were wearing red. Just shout out. So we got a video coming out about that pretty soon that I'll go ahead and put up for you guys. You guys can go ahead and check it out. And then, that was the fam, my little niece, we were celebrating her big day for graduating. So we were supposed to do it last week, and she's got such a huge family, so we had to go ahead and separate it and do it like her family that week, and then our family couldn't get together that following week, so we getting together this Sunday that passed. And we had a good time. I mean, it was a great combination. We all sat and talked about business, we enjoyed ourselves, and I don't know, this family, we just had fun. Because we're all entrepreneurs at heart. So I hope you guys don't mind my whole, I hope you don't mind my whole avatar. But I'm telling you guys, if you look at me now, you put my last video when I was like makeup messed up was bad. Okay. It don't look good. I'm just saying. We're not working together as a unit. So, anyhow, today's topic I wanted to go ahead and talk about. I was laying down in the bed and I was dreaming about there's like two different worlds. I was dreaming that this collaboration that our families get ready to do is very successful. And I was like really, in a good mood, and I was sleeping, and then I was woke up to a knocking on the door, and saying that a friend of one of my relatives' family, somebody that they consider family, they real deep family, passed away at a very young age. And I was thinking, wow, I didn't know much about this person. I really didn't, other than the fact that my family member adore them from top to bottom. And I thought about that. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, it is really important. You know how they say give your flowers to you while you're alive? And a lot of people kind of just, you know, like overlook that. You know what I'm saying? They just, we assume the people in our lives are going to be there every day. And we just don't know when, you know, like when this time is going to come. And it emotionally struck me because I'm not, like, I don't know this person that well, but I met them and I know how important this person is to my family member. And their passing broke my heart. And I was like, oh my God, you know, like, what does this all mean? You know, like, oh my God. So anyway, I just felt like I should come on here and talk to you guys. So, and I'm going live and everything. Just apologize. I did go ahead and say we could do a Monday to Thursday. First we said we were going to do a Monday to Friday. And then Monday got kind of, I got really busy because we just came off of a film shoot the week before. And right after the film shoot was my niece's graduation. And then shortly after that, we did some other projects. And then we had my niece's dinner. And it's just like, I just, you know, me trying to keep to the commitment of doing this every time, you know, doing it Monday through Thursday, which I didn't see a problem of doing it, you know, hold on. So anyway, oh my gosh, I'm just, you know, I'm just thinking about all of this, and I'm just like, giving someone flowers are too late, you know, when they pass away, and you're lost for words, and you know, like I was listening to this one dude I was listening to this one dude on YouTube, and he was saying something like, you know, sometimes when somebody, he was talking about Joe, you know, and like all these people were trying to give him advice and everything, and so his lesson was, you know, sometimes not saying anything is the best thing to say. Because sometimes you try to come up with some encouraging words, and your words sometimes can hurt more than be encouraged. The best thing is not to say anything. So when I say I'm lost for words, I'm really lost for words because I did not expect this person, you know, like and you know, deep down I was like, I have to get to meet this person because my family member is like so fond of this person. I would really like to meet them. And when giving someone flowers are too late, this is it. It's too late, you know. So now everybody has to come up with what to say about this person. And I was even thinking about, oh my God, what can I say to my family member, you know, where I could have, you know, possibly been like, you know, when he was living, like, tell me more about this person. So now I'm having to say, tell me more about this person while they're gone, you know, and it's just so sad. So anyway, people. I know that sometimes you don't want to hear it, but we gotta look into, there's so many examples coming to us that, like, we really need to check on our friends again. We need to check on our loved ones. We need to tell them that we love them, care about them. I mean, I'm truly not in good standings with all my family members, but you know what I do? Every once in a while I tell them that I love them. And you know, they don't respond sometimes. I'm serious, straight up. They do not respond. And I'm telling you the truth. No, let's get some background behind here. You know, some background. Let's do some color. But anyway, I just got bumblebees on. Oh, I can add some. There you go. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so I'm just saying that we really need to go ahead and we need to tell people we love them. And there's a couple family members that either we haven't talked in a long time, and then when we do talk, we're like, oh, let's not get out of touch, but then we get out of touch. There's some family members that, you know, we might have fell out with, but we loved them, but we just didn't leave on a good note. Like I was listening to this other, I guess it's a podcast, I'm not sure what it is, but they were talking about this conspiracy with Tillman, not Tillman, with oh God, just because I can't say it, guys, forgive me. Oh, let me sip this coffee. What? Just like this song that's playing in the background that I do not have the rights to, but YouTube has given me the permission to play it. I'm an emotional mess. I am an emotional mess, guys. But they were talking about Missy Elliott and Aaliyah, and they said that they had fell out just before she had passed away. And of course, they got to come up with a little conspiracy of what may or may not happen, which drew up, it was like a clickbait sort of thing, and drew my attention. I was like, what? Missy Elliott? I don't know what? But come to find out, it wasn't what it was. But anyway, I was thinking about that situation because imagine if, even if they had not been, I mean, like they were upset with each other. They still said, girl, anyway, I love you. And they probably did. I don't know. We don't know what their last words were. We try to act like we know what we don't know. I mean, but anyway, my family members, I eat every once in a while. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm going to go ahead and do that. A couple of them, I'm going to let them know I love them. I love you. I love you. And they don't have to respond back. And a lot of times, I don't get a response back. I do get some of them, but some of them do not respond back. They will not. They just, I guess they look at the text, they probably smile, or they probably go, whatever. But it's not a whatever. It's not. I love you, man. But, I just felt like I needed someone here. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my daily vlog. I am really trying to do a Monday through Thursday. Just get on here and talk about my life. And guys, if you're wondering what Dee personal vlog is, I know I changed the name like so many times because I wanted to really reflect on what this vlog is about. And it's about this. It's about, people passing away in our lives. How do we feel about it? Why is it important to give people their flowers while they're alive? Why is it important to tell people that they love them and everything else like that? And a lot of times we don't do that. And so on my daily vlog, I'm talking about my personal life. I'm talking about my ups and downs with my life and my career. My career sometimes is horrible. And then sometimes it's at its high. And then sometimes I shut down. So I figure the best thing for me to do is to do this personal vlog. And I know I changed the name lots of times. But anything that will be consistent will be the channel that it's on, which is the Dee Walker live show. So if anything, if you go there and then you go to podcasts, you can catch my latest podcast on here. And do me a favor, check it out, and while you're checking it out, leave a comment and let me know what you think about my previous podcast. And maybe you have some words of wisdom that you can share with me. Maybe something that you don't think you agree with me. Just leave me comments so we can go ahead and get that conversation working in, because I think that would be a great thing. And like stuff like, people passing away and we're not telling them when we should tell them how much we love them. I mean, I feel like, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I tell my sisters I love them all the time. I love you, my sisters. I love those guys. And I'm going to give you a little story on why I love them. I love them because I wasn't there when I was born, but I was there when I got to hold them while my mom was there after delivery. And I remember looking at them and having this bond with them immediately. And I told each and every one of my brothers and sisters, exception of my two brothers, but I did say in my mind when I finally had my chance to spend with them, that I'm going to be there in your life. And I realized sometimes because of my schedule, I'm not in their life like I want to be. There's falling out, there's time that passed, everything. But I've got, my mom and dad separated and it got remarried to two people. And in production, it had their children. My mom had 3 other kids, and my dad had 2 other kids. And so I'm blessed. I'm blessed with a huge family from both sides of the family. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let them know that I love them because, you know, a lot of times we don't want to do that. We want to let our pride hold on to us until it's too late, and then when it's too late, and you know, I just feel like we need to come on here today and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm going to be doing this blog thing, this personal blog I decided to do. I started to get into it a little bit more, what it was about, and I'm going to get some more into it. This personal blog is about me opening up, technically to myself, and speaking out loud what's going on in my life, so I could personally get a handle on it. And because of this day and era, with social media, and blessings of StreamYard, and Facebook, and Twitter, blah, 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 it's allowing us to do this with millions of people we don't even know. And what is a better way to talk about what's going on with a stranger who could give you some really good advice? Because a lot of times when we got people of our peers that give us advice, we don't listen to, or we ignore them, or time goes by and you don't see them, and you can't give them, you know, you're giving someone flowers are too late. And I know I'm getting all into this, and I promise to tell you a little bit more about this. I promise it won't be all doom and gloom, because there's some exciting stuff that's going on in my life. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to tell you guys. I'm writing a movie, which I've been saying this. I'm writing a movie. Every episode I come in here. I'm writing a movie. Shameless plug, check it out on IMDb called Jessica's Drama. I wonder if I have a banner for that. I think I do. Yeah, and if I don't, I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I'm going to put it in. That's right. It's called Jessica's Drama. Okay. So I have to create one. So anyway, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in here on my IMDb, and I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna put up Jessica's Drama, because you can find it on there. If you go to Dee Walker, and you'll see my big mug on there, it's actress, producer, and director. And then if you look at what I'm best known for, you click on Jessica's Drama, and basically here it is. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the IMDb. I'm gonna show you down at the bottom. This box, and paste, and show it down at the bottom. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm on. I did it right. Okay, here it is. So if you want to go to the IMDb, Jessica's Drama, and I'll put another one that says Jessica's Drama, IMDb. I'm telling you this. Okay, and we're going to add that to the banner, and we're going to go like this. Jessica's Drama, IMDb. Shameless plug, but you know what? I am so proud of it. I really am. And even if I'm the only one in this entire world that's proud of it, I'm proud of it. Because back in the day, I used to write and all of this stuff, and I always dreamed of this very moment of actually taking my words and putting it on the big screen. And with the help of my husband, with the help of Q-Stack Media, alright? Q-Stack Media. I have been, aka also known as TBC Media Group. I'm able to make these dreams happen. So, Jessica's Drama, check it out. Use the IMDb. I'm going to go ahead and leave a comment and put it up there as well. Post. Okay, it's on the comments. So if you guys would like to copy that, because I don't know if it'll allow you to go into it, it's on the comment over there. Go ahead and click into it, and please support, because hey, I'm so excited about this whole thing with Jessica's Drama. I really am. And I know I'm all over the place, but I just feel like talking today because I gotta get it off the plate. Like I said today, today's a really sad day. Family member, those who are tuning in right now, a family member of mine good friend who they call family to them has passed away at a young age, around my age. And it bothers me to even say something like that. And so that's why I came on here in the first place, is to say, when giving someone flowers are too late. So, so I guess I'm giving myself flowers because I'm gonna tell you something. The people, or giving the people that are also involved with it, I'm gonna give everybody that's part of this crew. And eventually, I'm gonna have them come on to the Dee Dee Walker live show, Conversations with Dee Dee's podcast. And I'm going to interview them, and I'm going to have them talk about their character. And then they're going to talk about the great deeds that they're doing and their career as well. But anyway, Jessica's Drama is a group effort. So I'm giving flowers, guys. So even though it's a shameless plug, I'm giving flowers. It is a group effort because, one, the people that I asked to be part of this is all doing like a big family. And we're getting together and we're filming this, and off the set, man, is more, if you ask me, these people, reality shows are called behind the scenes of this for real, because it's amazing. The people that we got all part of this production, they each and every one of them are amazing people, and I want to thank them for being part of my dream. So anyway, give someone flowers, guys. Give someone flowers. And say it again. Oh my God. Give folks flowers when they're here, when they're alive. Not when it's too late. Not when you're trying to come up with some words to say. You know what I'm saying? Not when you're trying to come up with, not when you're trying to come up with like the best things to say for these people. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to say, I'm emotional. You know, just like the music in the background, if you can hear, I don't know if you can hear. I'm an emotional nut. I really am, because, you know, even though I didn't know this guy too well, I feel the pain of my mother-in-law. And, you know, I love her, and I'm really sad that this is happening to her. And everything. Oh my goodness. And this thing I was listening to, I don't know if it was old or whatever, it just popped up on my feed about the conspiracy with Missy Elliott and Aaliyah falling out just before she passed away. I mean, you know, it's not uncommon as we think it is. We tend to people we love, we will fight with them, but we kind of forget that we don't know what tomorrow brings. And so this whole thing about never going to sleep mad is real. You know, I know, and I'm human, I know that I'm probably not going, the day that we got upset with each other, probably going to talk about it and think about it to my husband, and he's going to be like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then after I vent about it, knowing myself, I'm going to sit and concentrate about it. And after I concentrate, I think about it, I'm going to say, you know what? Life's too short, and I'll take it. I love you. And I'm totally okay if I don't get it, because it makes me feel good inside that I have released all of that unnecessary pent-up anger that in the past has caused me high blood pressure. Yes, I suffer high blood pressure. And now they're telling me my cholesterol is high. Why put myself in an emotional mess, just like the background song? And that's why I picked it to play in the background, because it makes that much sense to me. Why should I put myself in an emotional mess, right? When I could solve it with 3 words. I love you. I forgive you. Or 4. You mean so much to me. You mean so much to me. I think it's 7. I don't know. How many words is that? But you know what I'm saying? Put some words in there. So do that, you know. Don't expect a response. Text somebody that you had this big blowout fight and really think about it. Think about it. It could be over something. So I've had arguments where we fought about Who ate the last piece of cheese? What? Like really? So we're gonna not be friends, or we're gonna separate, or whatever it is, because you ate the last piece of cheese. Now, is it really about the cheese? Sometimes is it really about what you think it's about? It could be just simply this. Someone has to let it go. Oh my God, I gotta say it to you guys. So, one of my family members died, right? They were in the hospital, and we were arguing with them. You gotta get your stuff together. We were arguing back with us. You can't tell me what to do. And the doctor said, guess what? You're gonna argue with this person, but the only person's gonna win is the person that you're arguing with. So you might as well let it go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta be the bigger person and let it go. And letting it go doesn't necessarily mean getting all emotional like I am. I'm a very emotional person. I love you. Letting it go is like really just simply letting it go. Realizing that was an incident in that time, a blip in time, but you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Now, if this person continuously does the same thing over and over, I'm sure that's a call for the blast another day. Or this and it's that, right? But I'm just saying, for your health, for my health, that's what I had to do. I had to let it go. I had to put in, I love you. Matter of fact, I'm typing right now. Y'all can't see me because I got my avatar up. And the person, if they're listening, they'll be like, oh my God. And I'm not going to mention you because I love you. I'm going to let them know that I love them. And they don't have to respond back. But it's going to make me feel good. And I'm being truthful. I know you're like, oh, you're just saying this for this broadcast. No, man. I mean what I say. I'm going to put, I love you. And you know what? Just put that I love you and don't expect a response. I love you. And don't expect them to text you back to say I love you too. And if they do, it's a bonus. If they don't, it's a blessing one way or the other. It's a blessing that you got this off your chest and that you were able to move forward. It's a blessing that this person is hearing despite of the big argument you had that you're telling them it's a blessing. I used to tell my husband all the time, and now he repeats the same thing to me. And it's like, our roles are like this, our roles are like this, what do you call it, Bert? Put it down. Like when he's doing what I used to do and I used to do. I can't say it. Oh my God! Woo! Let me drink this coffee. Woo! On that. But anyway, I used to say to him all the time that you can speak your heart out, but understand you are not going to get the satisfaction at that moment, not always. But the person has heard you, and they are human, and they're going to take from whatever you said, and they're going to apply it to their life. They are not going to go back and say, thank you for telling me this, or sometimes they will. But be okay with that. And that's what I feel like, be okay with. So give these people their flowers, tell them they love them and everything. I try to do that all the time. Even people that I know, for some reason, they don't like me. I'm sure it's something I'm doing. I don't know what it is yet. But one day they tell me. I tell them I love them. And I'm not expecting them to get back. Okay? That's okay. Oh, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and deal with my mother's door. I might go ahead and take out the call. She might feel, or it's depending, because sometimes that lady's busy. She's 86 years old, and she's doing her due. She get up with her friends from the funeral home. Honey, she get in that car, and she be traveling, so if he happens to have a chance to go out and have some coffee with her. If not, we'll have some coffee on the porch or whatever. And tomorrow, I'm going to continue with this blog, my personal blog, and it's another day. We don't know what it's going to bring tomorrow, so I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about. but it is a personal blog. And I hope you guys continue to join with me. And I hope eventually that you guys will, start reading some comments and stuff. I know this is all new. And I announced that I'm doing this blog. I've even changed the name a couple times, but I decided that this is going to be my therapy. So, I'll let it catch on and catch on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get along and get along. Jessica's Drama is on IMDb, guys. Conversations with Donna, I made another podcast. And I kind of decided, what I wanted to do, guys, is I wanted to put each one of the Dee Dee Walker Live show channel, I wanted to put it into categories instead of throwing everything out. So if you guys want to follow me through my blogs and stuff like that, where I talk about my personal life, my ups and downs, my career, how I'm doing, my health, and all that other good stuff, definitely join me on my personal blog. Conversations with Donna is me interviewing some really amazing folks. They may be people that you know, and maybe people that you don't know. They're either in the industry, they're trying to make a difference, or they just want to come on and just, gab with me. And I try to make that as fun as possible. It's very personable. It's not like the typical interview. I do ask questions. So if you guys like to join me on that, definitely go to my podcast and the Dee Dee Walker Live channel, and you can check out all of them. And then, of course, there's a celebrity reality news that I talk about. And I finally found a reality show that I'm going to talk about. And I'm so excited about that, guys, because listen, I'm going to tell you, and it's those who heard the story already, bear with me, because I'm going to tell it again, and I'll probably tell it the same way in different versions. But anyway, I was like, I went on my Facebook, and I was like, guys, I want to talk about I want to talk about a reality show, but I don't know which one I should talk about. So everybody's going out, Love and Basketball, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, and a couple other things. And I'm saying to myself, I love those shows. I really do love them, and I love watching them. And I get into them, and I call my friends. I'm like, girl, did you see what she did? But now, because of the nature of how everybody is streaming lately, those only come on certain streaming stations. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, shout out to Tyler Perry for purchasing BET. I talked about that the other day on my reality Instagram. So anyway, I was trying to figure out what should I talk about, And so I happened to be looking at Netflix, and I looked at, Young Kings in Africa. And I was like, oh my gosh. And what I like about it is that they're famous in their own right in their country, right? And a lot of us know them here because if you watch the Nollywood movies, if you are a person who loves fashion shows and you've seen fashion shows all over the world, you most likely met some of these people, or if you got a personal stylist, I'm sure you met some of these people. So anyway, they're doing a reality show, and they're all friends by connection some way or the other. And they're basically talking about their business. Drama is added all up into it. So I like that. And it's things that are African, so I love that too. And me being an Afro-Cuban, it's like, wow, so guys, I decided to go ahead and talk about that. So I've added all of that stuff onto what I wanted to go ahead and do. Oh, you guys, listen, I'm when giving someone flowers at the base is real. And I know I keep going back to that, but there's so many people in my life today that I wish that I had said to them, hey, I've been thinking about you. Hey, let's go out to eat. Hey, I'm sorry for the way things ended. Hey, let's forget about, even if you don't want to say sorry, because, some of us We ain't saying sorry for sheep. You know what I'm saying? Sheep. I said sheep. We're not saying sorry for anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's just the way it is. We're just not going to say sorry. So just say, hey, let's forget about all that nonsense. That was in the past. Let's go ahead and move forward. And move forward. You know what I'm saying? Move forward. Because you don't know, you know, you don't know, you know what yesterday was, because we lived through it. You know what's happening at this moment, because we're in the present. But we don't know what's tomorrow, because it hasn't happened yet. And that is so very much and everything. Yeah, this is my personal log, guys, and so I'm gonna be getting up, and I look really, really bad, so I'm not gonna use this in my avatar. But on the days that, I'm out and about shopping or whatever, I'm definitely gonna vlog about it, come to you guys, talk about my career. Speaking about that, did I show you guys already? I don't know if I showed you guys already. Oh yeah, I did in the very beginning. I'll show you guys again. Shout out to the Super Bowl. This is the only picture that I got. I haven't seen many other pictures, so I have to go and I hate that eye. Like whenever I take a picture, for some reason that one eye, because I'm blinking. I'm always blinking all the time. And to be honest, where it comes from is when I had a tumor that was connected to my lungs and partially of my spine. And it messed with, they had to cut the nerve out of the spine to be able to get all of it out. So that nerve affected lots of parts of my body. Now I take medication for it, but unfortunately, if I don't get enough sleep or stuff like that, I can feel my eye tightening. And unfortunately, this is what happened. The eye goes down. And I hate taking pictures now. Like, I used to love taking selfies and pictures. I hate it because I have to look at I used to take it, put it up, not look at it, take it, put it up, because, I like spontaneous pictures too. Now I have to look at it and say, it's shut, but it ain't happening. I'll go ahead and put it up because I want to show up this morning. And, I feel kind of embarrassed to say, oh, let me take a picture to really see it looks like first. Oh, no. And they were like, oh, that looks good. And I'm like, okay, so you think enough? And they were like, but I like the way I look. And I'm like, I don't like the way I look. And then, of course, we finally got to celebrate my little niece, Anna. And like I told you guys, I have a niece, Anna, and a niece, Anna, and I call them the Annas. And one lives next to me, and one lives very far away from me. So there you go again. When giving someone flowers, it's great. So what I do appreciate is that my dad, which was that everybody stays in everybody's life. So when she was having this big dinner like we're having here, they had me on the phone, and it was really cool because I got to listen to everybody's joys. Because you're really happy, you feel really good. This is a milestone in your life. This is your foundation. Going to preschool, from graduating high school is like the foundation in your life. It's the foundation of where you get ready to start. You develop your personality, interacting with people, all of that other good, the fundamentals of life. And then when you get into college, it's like exploring, just kind of getting away from your parents and now becoming little miniature adults. And when you graduate college, it's like, you gotta get ready for the big world. But I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times when people talk about, oh, you gotta get college, when you graduate college, this is the real life, welcome to the real life. I don't think we should say that to people like that anymore. And this is why. This is my opinion, okay? I don't think that we should basically scare people and say, ready for the big world. Because life can be the most glorious and the most beautiful thing if you put your mindset to doing it. If we look at life different from the beginning, when we're going through it, we can make through. And then, of course, I'm very spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a religious person, although I respect every last one of religion. I really do. And I'm fascinated with all religions because, when I was a little girl, I used to go to King Hall. I was going to the Baptist church. And I was in the Baptist church, Episcopalian church, and Lutheran church, and all these other different churches. So I have actually, not all of them, but I've experienced a lot of different churches. And I won't say I had a pleasurable time in each and last one of them, but it was a great experience to experience each and every one of them. So I respect all religions, but I'm more of a spiritual person, and I believe the presence of Jehovah God. It used to be a time where I didn't want to really write Jehovah's name or say Jehovah because I didn't want to be consulted to anybody. But when you allow God into your life and you allow the presence of God, just like your dad, you gonna call him dad. If you don't, it's just like, like some of these guys, they raise you, but they're not your father, but they're in your life, and you allow them in your life, so you call them dad. And that's how I feel that we call them Jehovah. So I hope I'm not offending anybody, but that's my spirituality. So when you allow God in your life, then when it's time to, when you have those shortcomings, time to talk to Him and ask for guidance. And listen to your loved ones that are really trying to help you. Or do that thing that I said, where you're not necessarily listening to them at the time that they're trying to tell you. You go back and see how that really does apply to your life and everything. So I know I'm on my what do you call it? Meal box, stuff box, music box. Yeah, I'll mess up a saying in a second. I will definitely mess up a saying in a second. I hope you guys don't mind the long talking today, because I really want to just talk to you guys today and just kind of just get this sadness off my chest, because although this gentleman that, and I didn't want to tell you too much about who it was and everything. I keep slipping up so. But anyway, this person, gentleman who passed away, I didn't know him, but I feel it in my heart of sadness, because it saddens my loved one. And, and she gave him his flowers right here. She talked about this gentleman like he was, of course, they were her child. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she did, but I thought about that, you know what I'm saying? I thought about all the people in our lives that we don't communicate with, we don't talk to on a daily basis, and I'm not giving them their flowers. And I think it's very important that we go ahead and do that and everything. I am sharing my video with friends and on my Facebook and social media and all that other good stuff. If you guys want to share it as well, please do. And you guys, the best way that you can support me is join me on my blogs. And let's go through this together, because I don't want this blog only to be about me. I want to be able to conversate. Although it is my personal blog, it's going to be about me, okay? But I do just want to kind of communicate. And I realize all of this is going to start slow. So I'm going to be on here regardless if it's one person listening or two people. I hope I reach out to somebody, and maybe somebody's working up to give you somebody. Lord knows I just, okay. Oh my gosh, this is such a day. It really is. And like I said before, I hope you guys don't mind me talking about this too much, but talking so long, because usually I try to get on here and get off, but guys, I love you. Whoever's listening to this, I love you. And I really do hope that you're having a blessed day. And I hope that if even if you heard the worst news that you could possibly hear, sometimes take your moment, sit alone, meditate, talk to your God, and let them know that you are in a vulnerable moment in life, and that you entrust in them to guide you with spiritual love. And sometimes, I could feel not look, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm okay with saying this. Like back in the day, I would be a little like, oh, this is so weird or whatever. But I feel God's presence at moments in my life. And I immediately say thank you. I feel God's presence when I am crying like a baby. Have you ever had that? You cry like I've had that several times in my life. And the days that I feel really good is when I allow God to be present with me, give me a spiritual hug. And that's all you really need. And then you go out and face the world. It really feels good when your mom and dad give you a hug too. And baby, you want a cookie? Here's the cookie. Go ahead and take the cookie. Thank you, Mama. Thanks for that cookie, Mama. Oh my guys, listen. I did have a beautiful weekend this weekend. It was really nice to be able to go out with my niece. It was nice to do the sneaker ball. It was really nice to do that. By me even posting with other people, I wanted me to come to their events, because that I'm happy about that and everything. So I'm going to try to get my name out a little bit more. Somebody asked me, Vivi, so you started hard again with your weight loss and got us all hyped up, and then you dropped the ball again. Yeah. I really did. Because I'm going to tell you why. This is why I decided to do a personal blog. Because sometimes if you see yourself talk through it or whatever, I have a tendency to put a lot on my plate. I really do. I get excited and I want to do it all, And I remember one time listening to Steve Harvey and then looking at everything he was doing at the time. He was an actor. Well, he is still an actor. Comedian. He was doing the Kings of Comedy. And then, of course, I believe they still do that from time to time. He was doing his radio show. He's doing a talk show and a game show. And he did all of that. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to just go ahead and focus on everything I want to do. But you know something? Because somebody else can do what they do, you can only do what you do. And so I have a tendency to be very emotional. And I'll get on here and I'll be like, I'm going to lose weight and I'm losing weight and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm going to do this. I started a whole group page. Yay, go me. And then life is, and I can't keep up with it with 18 years basically. So that's another reason why I wanted to do the personal blog. So for those days that I feel like I really want to get out for a walk and everything, I could blog about it. Those days when I'm not feeling so great about some of the things that I want to accomplish in life, I could blog about it. That's why this personal blog is really important to me. And I realize it's not for everybody, so I understand that. But for who it is, come along with me on this journey. Because I like friends. Can you be my friend? Can you be my friend? I can't be like Oprah, I can't give you the car, but you could be my friend, and you could be my friend, and you could be my friend. Friends don't cost nothing, honey. It's just that. So anyway, I'm excited about the whole thing because I posted the sneaker ball and immediately a couple of people went to blog at their event. So that's going to be the celebrity and reality news. So you'll see me doing behind the scenes. You'll see it on 2 pages. You'll see it on my podcast, my personal podcast, and then you'll also see the celebrities. Now I'm sitting here thinking, see, this personal podcast, I'm walking around in my mind. Never mind, I'll just do it. Just check out my podcast. I'll just do it. If you guys want to get in contact with me, you can do that by emailing me, the only Vivi Walker, and I'm going to on Automatic. And by the way, you'll learn that I can't speak as well. When I was younger, I had a lisp, and and it was into the later stages of my life when I was doing some theater, and I was talking like hard, and sometimes you can feel I'm really tired of get more. And I couldn't say certain words, and the teacher was like, she said, I want you, she said, I want you to go to your guidance counselor and let them know that you need to make an arrangement to go to speech therapy. And if it was not for her, I would not be able to even be on here now, because my brain moves so fast sometimes, guys. I believe thinking 20 freaking million things. And that's what my biggest problem is. And so when I go to talk, I can't say anything out. So bear with me, that's me, long and long. So what did I do? Oh, I wanted to show you the email. I think I got here we go. The Beauty Walker. Oh no, that's the Beauty Walker live show. Oh, y'all can email me. Matter of fact, yes, go ahead and email me there. The Beauty Walker live show at gmail.com. And if you guys would like to be a guest on one of my podcasts, you are more than welcome to do that. If you guys feel that you want me to talk about, you're more than welcome to do that. If you just want to say, hey, what's up? What's up? We could be what's up in each other. So anyway, to go back to what I was originally saying, this personal podcast is all about me talking about my personal life, ups and downs, and that is with me losing weight. That is with me trying to start up my career. I really, really, really want to become an actress. I really want to really go forward with my career with directing and being behind the scenes as well. And I'm also, to be honest, I'm conflicted between the two things, because I want to be an actor. I want to do it all, you know what I'm saying? But I also like being behind the camera too. So I might just do that. I don't know. But it's the beginning stages of both of them. It's like, oh God, like, y'all know who I'm talking about. Tiffany Haddish. Remember, she came on one day and she said that she is famously broke. I don't think I'm that famous. Matter of fact, maybe some people don't really not know me. But some people know me, some people don't know me. But it's like I'm doing all this stuff, but the cheddar hasn't come yet. So when the cheddar starts coming, I'm going to do charities. I'm going to, we do charities too. Y'all going to be behind the scenes. I'm trying to do a collaboration with a good friend of mine and my son. We just opened up a shirt line. So if you see me doing that hashtag 1144 crew, let me go ahead and please stand up for that. Y'all just see it. 1144. I think it's hashtag 1144. It's 1144 crew, but I'm going to put hashtag 1144 crew. All right? And Alienation is the guy who does it, which is my son. 1144 crew. There you go. So we're going to do a collaboration with him and my friend Mia. She is an actress. You might know her from the reality show Keeping Up with Evan Gibson. She's on there. She travels. She is not worldwide, but she is a lot of different beautiful places. She shows her fashion. And then what's really cool is she's got her little granddaughter showing the fashion designing too. And I think the granddaughter's like 5 years old or something like that. It's a little girl, no fashion, 5 or 6. I'm not sure how old she is. So anyway, we're getting ready to put on a fashion show to bring awareness to families who are dealing with children or loved ones with autism. Sorry guys for messing that word up. That's one word I did not want to mess up, because her son is on the spectrum and my nephew is on the spectrum. So I felt that it was really cool to do that. Now, there's a video and I was trying to bring it up. I'm going to go on my Facebook, guys. I'm going to try to bring it up. And I did an interview on the news. And I did an interview on the news. It's on my Facebook. So, oh yeah, and if you guys decide to go ahead and follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on Actress Beauty Walker Live, or you can follow me Beauty Walker, that's my name. Either one. So it's this TSE um, interview with News 2 about October 8th fashion show. That's what I did. So, oh gosh, I wish I could just download this video, you know what I'm saying? So I can save it and just kind of share it with you guys. I think there's they won't even let me copy the thing because I'm gonna copy it and okay, here it is. I'm gonna copy this and you guys, if you're on Facebook, you can go there. It's from one of my original pages that, you know how you go on your page, you can have a Facebook page back in the day, at least me. I need a social media doctor to help me because I got so many pages, it is freaking retarded. Again, I hope you guys don't mind me talking so long, but I feel like so go ahead, I'm gonna do this. And go ahead with this, I'm gonna create this is right here. This right here, if you go ahead and go to the DD Walker, so it's facebook.com/dd.walker.982./Reaper. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the comments so you guys can copy it. And you guys can go ahead and okay. So this is my IMDb. Okay. That's right here. You guys want to go ahead and copy that. And then, I'm sorry, this is the IMDb for the drama. Go ahead and check it out. And then, of course, this is the video that I was being interviewed on the news to talk about me, why I started doing charities in the first place. And so as I go a little bit further, you'll find out the reason why I even started doing charities in the first place was, welcome. So whoever just came on, welcome. This is a personal vlog. My personal vlog. I talk about all my personal stuff behind the scenes, and of course, not only just behind the scenes, but you know, what's going on in my life and all that stuff in my career. But anyway, I was on the news, right? And when my son was a young kid, like 2 years old, and he was limping, and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, why is he limping like this? But anyway, long story short story long. He was limping, and we didn't know what it was. Come to find out, he had cancer. He had glioblastoma, which is cancer runs in my family, and really mostly from my side. So I hate that I passed that on to him. But anyway, he survived. He is in his 30s, and he's doing really well. And he's had several bouts of cancer throughout when he survived each and every one of them, even breast cancer. And I didn't even know men can have breast cancer. Men go check for the lumps in your chest. He had breast cancer, so he had to remove one of his chest. But anyway, there was this organization. It was this like biker group and stuff like that. And they basically, and guys, please forgive me for talking so long and everything. I hope you're still with me. But I just feel like I need to talk today. You know, and I didn't have time to go get makeup on and all that other stuff. But anyway, it was this biker group. And we were running into financial problems because although a lot of stuff was already covered, that we didn't have to come out of pocket to pay for the job, and then social services and stuff like that, we were okay. But we still didn't have money for certain bills because, you know, they're not going to pay for your bills, they're going to pay for your expectations, which I was very appreciative of. So we were falling behind. So now, as we're doing all of this, we had a possibility of becoming homeless, which I didn't tell a lot of people that, but I'm telling you guys now because it's my so we was in, by the way, the man that's sitting behind me, that's my husband, and we've been married 33 years. And thank you, Jehovah, for putting him in my life. And one day I'll tell you about our story too. But anyway, this is about my son. So we're young parents, like really young. Okay, I'm fresh out of high school. You know, I think I was like a year out of high school. I met my husband. Not out of high. Well, maybe a couple of years out of high school at this point because I had my son. And he's young. I'm young. we had to grow up really fast. And so this biker group, right, which in my mind I have always stereotyped. Bikers don't like people of color. You see them, I associate them with the Ku Klux Klan. That is not the truth at all. Because I have met so many nationalities who they are in biker crews that are out there doing some beautiful stuff. And one of the things they did was they paid all of our bills, sent me and my kids to Disney World and Disneyland. Well, Make-A-Wish sent us to Disney World, Disneyland. They paid all our bills. So because all of these different people came together and constantly put money in our hands to pay our bills or to do something other than worry about going back and to the hospital for my son because he had this horrible disease, or cancer that was almost taking his life, it just took us out of the mind of it. So anyway, all of these different charities just gave to us. And I said, if I'm ever in a position, I put my best foot forward. And I got together with my cousin Jocelyn. I love her. She's she's my sister before my sisters became my sisters. So they call us kissing cousins because we would be fighting with each other, but then when it's time to leave, oh my God, that's how we love each other. Like, really love each other. We were in the crib, playing with each other, hitting each other over the head and kissing each other at the same time. So me and her got together and we decided to go ahead and start this organization called J-Ball Production. And not knowing what we were doing, we did the best we could. And it was successful in its own sense because it did bring awareness to these different charities and stuff like that. But really what put it over the head, the reason why I really wanted to do it was this one interview that I had with Darnell. And I'm literally looking for that interview. I'll probably tag it to you later. But this one interview that I had with Darnell, let me take this picture down. Hold on, guys. I'm going to finish. I know you guys like, girl, if you don't finish, because sometimes I don't finish my thoughts. I'm sorry. That's it. But anyway, long story short, long. It was this young gentleman who happened to be a good friend of my nephew. And he saw that I was out there doing interviews. And he was like, Auntie Donna, because Dee Dee is my, name that you guys know. He's an aunt. I'm just an aunt. He guys. He said, Auntie, I have a friend that has sickle cell anemia. And he went to this camp. And, when he was young, and now he's one of the camp leaders there. And so he has his own fashion line. And it'd be nice if you could interview him beforehand to let people know to come here because the money he's raising goes toward the kids who have sickle cell anemia who go to camp. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. So I sat down and I interviewed him. And I'm going to find that interview and I'm going to tag it to this so you guys can see it. So I sat down and I interviewed him. And basically, he told me how the camp was very, kind of like with me and my son and my husband and my younger son, it took us away from just normal going back and forth to the doctors. Disneyland. The camp was like that for kids with sickle cell anemia. And they needed a lot of help because they're not kids that if you run and you fall and scrape your knee to jump back up, that could cause them to be in a wheelchair. That could cause them, their immune system is just not right. Now, I have the trait, and I feel sometimes the effects of that disease. I really do, because I get really tired, I get nostalgic, and all that other, I said the word without listening to that. Go Dee what? Go Dee what? I'm a little crazy. I'm a little rocky, but anyway. So I interviewed the young man, he's on there, and he just took my heart. He was such a gentleman. He absolutely didn't know me. He was like, oh, okay. But anyway, went to his fashion show. Awesome fashion line. Red, he just loves red. And I saw a lot of red in his fashion, which was awesome. And then shortly after that, he got really sick. He was in the hospital. And so every time a nurse comes by, he said, only way I can feel better is to give him a kiss. So he was giving kisses to all the nurses. And then shortly after that, he passed away. And it broke my heart. I mean, kind of like when giving someone the flowers are too late. Like, his life is too short. Like, really short, cut short from this horrible disease. And it affected me so much. And I said, wow. And he was telling me how a lot of times they don't have money to help the kids because they need nurses and doctors at the camp. So they don't have to go home. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to deal with them so they can enjoy their time at camp. So I went and I tried to raise money the best way I can. And, you know, after doing all of this, because even though we were focused on being a nonprofit, we still had to pay expenses because we didn't have our 501c3, but we were working on it. So because of that, we were listed as nonprofit, we still couldn't go to these places and ask them to do it for free so they could get a write-off on it. So they had to charge us, but they gave us discounts. And so these expenses came out, so we paid all our expenses first, and then we paid them. And it just broke my heart. But anyway, this is what we were doing. So I was friends with this gentleman. His name is Buster Brown, and he's a lot of people know him from the radio, the Clicker Later. Those who are in Greensboro, North Carolina know him from that. A lot of people know him from the news. He was on the news. Buster Brown Kids. He did a lot of stuff like that. And so he was doing a lot of stuff, very popular. And so he was like, hey, I know Tracy McCain, and Tracy McCain after that became a very good friend of mine. I don't talk to her at all anymore, but I still consider her a good friend because she's very kind. And he was like, I would love for you to talk to Tracy McCain and tell her what you're doing. So she allowed me to talk about from the beginning to the ending of why I was even actually doing it. And so I decided from then on that that's something that I wanted to do. So there was born J-Walk Productions. So that's Jocelyn and Walker, J-Walk. So J for Jocelyn, Walk for my last name, J-Walk. That's how we came up with it. And it was something that we couldn't financially and feasibly keep doing because it was breaking our pockets. And although we really wanted to do this to help people, we wanted 100% of the proceeds to go to this. It was a lot coming out of our pocket, and people were coming, but it was like for some reason when you say charity, I don't know, or maybe it's the way we were doing it. I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't as successful as we thought it should be, and so we had to resolve it. And so I decided from time to time I'm going to continue to do this when I can do it. So I'm getting ready with my son who had neuroblastoma when he was a kid, and I'm getting ready with my good friend who has a son who has autism, and of course I have a nephew with autism, and we are going to get together, collaborate, and we're going to put on a show to raise money for awareness of autism. On top of that, to help families who, you know, like for instance, how they help us, help families with children with autism. So, like, we had all the expenses of the hospital paid, which was a blessing. He got the best care from the best doctors that he could ever get. But we wouldn't have been able to bring him there much longer because we would become homeless. And if it wasn't for this biker crew to raise the money and give it to us, and the doctors to be aware that these people are not going to be able to bring their kids to the doctor if they can't even afford to get here, none of that would have happened. So that's why I want to focus on families who have family members with autism. You know, maybe they might need a light bill, maybe so they can continue to go daily. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they might have to take extra time off work, or maybe sometimes they have to just not do work anymore because now they dedicate on their child. Or maybe the bills of just going back and forth to the doctor is not helping. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is I just feel like, and I feel good that I'm talking to you guys and I'm getting all of this on my chest. And I'm looking at the time. And usually I try to come on and come off because I know my people. They look for a couple minutes and then off. They look for a couple minutes, they're off. They come back and think I'm on and they're off. So this is the longest video that I have done in the longest time. So anyway, we're going to do that. So that's coming up. And my son has a clothing line called the 1144. So I definitely want you guys to be on the lookout for that. We're in the beginning stages of planning it. So if you know anybody out there that would like to, help us donate to make the burden of coming up with expenses to do this, so we can give the proceeds to this cause, let us discuss. And you can do that by emailing me, the DDWLID. And that link up there is the link that you can copy and you can go to and you can check out the video. Alright guys, so now my throat is killing me because I'm coughing and everything. I'm still trying to get my wind back a little bit too, and I find myself being really winded. So to end it all, everything is doing good with me with health-wise. I'm continuing to see my doctors. I still continue to have panic attacks, but me coming on here talking to you guys has been really relieving and all that other good stuff. So if you guys can do me a favor, leave your comments so I can read them, keep the communication going. Share this video with your friends and family. I'm sure I said one or two things that could be helpful, and maybe they have one or two things that can go ahead and tell me. Oh, by the way, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, the best ways you can support me is to subscribe to my channel, to the Beauty Walker Line channel. Let's do that. Let's get that done. I don't know why I said it like that. But anyway, thank you, man. Oh, and before I go, you know I got to tell you this, and I will say on each and every one of my podcasts, I love you, man. Oh my God. If y'all have a good day, enjoy your Tuesday or your Wednesday or your Thursday. Enjoy your day.